No, I'm not smiling. Welcome to the Browns halftime report. The Bucs are winning 16-2. And it's over, folks. I don't know why. I kind of know why, but I don't know how they managed to cripple the players' spirits as quickly as they do, and why players come to Cleveland and fold. I don't get it. But what I do understand is that it's over, that it's done. There is nothing left for this team. They're going to lose every game again. Now, the things that I don't understand is how does Baker Mayfield go from being an enthusiastic cheerleader for the team to becoming a walking zombie like Colt McCoy? I don't understand it. He's Colt McCoy. And I'm just saying false prophet at this point. He's another failed Browns quarterback. You're going to see Tyrod Taylor before the season's over. I don't know why. I don't understand. What I do know is that when the score is 16-2 and on the road, you're just trying to get something out of something. You kick the fucking field goal. You don't go for it. I don't know. It just reeks of desperation. And Joe Fox brings up a point in the chat room. He cannot emotionally handle losses. He's Colt McCoy. He's like every other Brian Hoyer. He even wears Hoyer's number. He has been turned into Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the Cleveland Pussy Brown. That's what he's turned into. None of it makes sense. I mean, there's no effort. The players aren't even trying, folks. A serious question, Erlanger Veritas says, it's hard to believe nobody can get open on this defense. Can Baker not see them? The only thing that I can think of, the only place he's throwing the ball is outside. I think teams have taken the middle of the field away from him. I think he's Kelly Holcomb. I think that they have devised a defense that he cannot solve. He knows he cannot solve it, and he's beaten. That is my belief. I don't know why. I know that adjustments are made, and when adjustments are made, you either adjust to the adjustments or you fail to, and Browns have failed to. What I don't understand is why the defensive line can't deal with an end around after what happened last week. There was no preparation. I don't understand why the offensive line can't block anybody. This is a team that had no pass rush, and their second best pass rushers, two of them, aren't even on the field because they're inactive. I don't know. Yeah, I'm absolutely miffed. The offensive line was blocking better before. If they took away the middle of the field from Baker Mayfield, okay, but how does that affect the blocking of the offensive line? How does it affect the tackling of our defensive line? How does it affect our coverage in the secondary? I don't get it. And no, Myles Garrett is gone. Totally neutralized. He's been Rolaids'd. Totally, he's a big bunch of gas in the locker room saying he's gonna, and he doesn't. Tums. He's been antacided. Who is your favorite quarterback coming out? Cordell Stewart, although he never officially came out. If we make any kind of a decent play, yes, there's a penalty. Cindy, that's absolutely right. Zeitler is a good player in Cincinnati. He isn't for us. People come here and they just tank. It's just amazing. I just, every damn announcer and halftime show is killing us again. Now, the losing feeling isn't emanating with the press. The losing feeling is within the organization. I have never seen any organization that so efficiently, I mean, they're more efficient than the goddamn Nazis. They can rip the soul and the spirit from players, and it happens in a week's time. I don't know how it happens. Do we still trust in Dorsey? He's not the one out there motivating these guys. Well, I mean, what do you want him to do? Do you want him to take his clothes off and do a pole dance too to give you a hard on? What do you want? We have coaches who are supposed to prepare our players to play. These guys aren't even trying. They're missing tackles. They're not pursuing. One guy punches a ball out. We're not trying to strip anybody. We're playing back on our heels in the secondary and letting people catch the ball in front of us. Offensively, we're not blocking at the point of attack. You know, and I don't want to hear about Carlos Hyde. What difference does it make if your offensive line isn't even trying? Jake Miller says, I don't get the play calling in the first half. I haven't understood it all year. I mean, why would you the deep handoff on the draw to Duke Johnson and he gets slammed 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage? It isn't that they're over pursuing, it's that nobody's blocking anybody. Plus, we turned Baker Mayfield into Colt McCoy. He's a 5-yard thrower now. But do you notice that Colt is throwing everything outside? Do you notice that he's just throwing the ball sideways? The only thing that he can do is target jump balls to Jarvis Landry. Where are the throws in the middle of the field? Where is Njoku? Where in the hell is Callaway on a slant? Where in the hell is Brashard Perriman on a slant? Where is the middle of the field? And if we know this, and I told you this last week, why doesn't our offensive coordinator know this? I just don't know what to say, except that it's over. And I don't know how it got over this quick. It's like the guy who goes out and pays a goddamn hooker $1,000 and it's over in 3 minutes. It's like, where'd my money go? Where'd the season go? How did it happen this quick? A couple of weeks ago, man, we were like on cloud nine. We were like, God, we're ascending. This team's not going to win again. Best Impact, thank you for subscribing, by the way, my friend. You know that I appreciate that. It has nothing to do with Baker. It's the play calling. Well, it does have something to do with Baker. Look at his face. Look at his face. It does have something to do with him. He doesn't believe anymore. It's like we just suddenly, it's like they always do this with our quarterbacks. Don't hold on to the ball. Don't hold on to the ball. Remember what they did with DeShone Kizer? Of course, he didn't listen. But, you know, don't hold on to the ball. Don't hold on. Get rid of it quick. I don't care. Just throw it away. How many times have you heard that from Cleveland Browns coaches? Hugh Jackson especially. Who should be on the cheese line after this game? Fuck the rest of the season. Guy should be on the cheese line. How many times have you heard him say, yeah, I should have just thrown it away? Well, if the quarterback throws it away, all that Hugh Jackson wants, I want to throw Hugh Jackson away. I want to throw Todd Haley away. Throw the ball away. Yeah, just give up a down. Give up a couple downs each possession and then punt. That's what we're doing. I don't know if you noticed, but there's like a tent where Colquitt is camping out on the field because every time the offense gets the ball, he knows he's going to be needed momentarily. Why bother trotting out on the field when you can homestead right at around the 20 to 30 yard line of your own side of the field? Yeah, Hugh needs to watch the tape. You know, but it's too late. It's too late. The players have been swallowed up by it. You can see it in Myles Garrett. There's nothing. There's no effort. Nobody's getting behind the line of scrimmage. The first series where we get the safety, we exploded off the line of scrimmage. After that, nothing. It's gone. It's like, well, you know, offense isn't going to score again, so I can get one of the hungry man dinners from Swanson and have myself a bite to eat because honestly, I don't really feel like going out and hitting anybody. Except if you're Agba and it's after a play that costs you 15 yards. That's when Agba hits somebody. When a guy's defenseless and it's a peel back block. That's excellent, Emmanuel. Excellent. After the turnover, I didn't understand end zone passes when you got timeouts. Neither do I, Jeff. You know, when you're supposed to go long, you go short, right? When it's 3rd and 8, you throw a 4-yard pass and hope that Jarvis Landry, Mr. Yards After Catch, is going to pick it up on its own, right? But when it's 3rd and 1, you try a deep end around or a long bomb. That's Todd Haley. Don't spend your money on this, folks. Don't buy a Baker Mayfield jersey. Don't. Resist the temptation to support this team and this organization. Resist it. You know, we saw that they can do better. We saw this with our own eyes. And now we see that the same thing has happened to a different group of players all over again. And Hugh Jackson survives. Tampa fires their defensive coordinator. They stampede us. We keep Hugh Jackson. I don't want Hugh Jackson just fired anymore. I want him fired and dragged from the back of a Greyhound bus around the entire Cleveland area. And that includes Elyria. Let's go to the western part. Go to the flats. Let's go to the western suburbs. We can even drag him on Interstate 77, for God's sakes. Let people cheer. We can be Romans for a day. We can have a parade down Interstate 77 of his dead body being dragged by a bus. And the front of the bus and Greyhound, it will say, destination, hell, go to hell. Hugh Jackson, go to hell. Fucking loser. God damn it. And I have to watch these games to do these shows so I can entertain you. So you have something to laugh about. It's hard. And yes, Cindy, Haley needs to go with you. Yes. Right to hell. Right to hell. Why would we take scraps from the Steelers anyway? Why? When a contending team doesn't want him, why would we? Todd Haley does blow. He blows chunks. He blows donkeys. It's horrible. There is no imagination. We look like a high school team again. We went from being a team that was throwing the ball and getting chunk plays to a team that looks like Massillon Perry High School. I don't know what happened. Somebody clue me in. By the time I come back here, post-game, somebody please clue me in. But I'll be back. I'll be back. Hugh, on the other hand, will be black, but I cannot guarantee you that he will be back. But God damn it, I will. I love you, Cleveland. See you after the game if you really want to laugh. Until then, hasta la vista, Pastorheads. Enjoy the second half. You know the Bucs start out with the ball, so yes, that would be correct. 23-2 in a matter of moments. See ya after the game. Bye-bye.